All right, so right before this run, I spent about an hour right here because they had the other run going on or stuff while I was setting up, and I spent an hour trying to fix this controller delay issue that has never happened before. I thought I was prepared for every possible thing that could happen. I was not prepared. So what was happening is, I mean, there's some like the way I connect my Joy Cons. Like I found that if I turn the left one on first, then the right one, there's no button delay for the foot controller, and usually the motion controls are fine and stuff. And usually if there is motion delay, I can just turn off Bluetooth, turn it back on, connect the controllers, and then refresh, and it should be gone. But for some reason, I don't know if it was something with the setup here, but there was delay, but only for the head motion controls. So leaning left and right, switching between them was delayed. It made some of the spots harder. Um, and also randomly the game controls would like lag a bit, where it would just like get stuck holding left for like a second, and it scared me a few times. Um, but anyway, yo, thank you, bye bye for the 30 bits. I appreciate it. The GDQ curse. Yeah. Anyway, let's watch.
Hello. So yeah, we're doing any percent while playing the piano. So what does that mean?
Is this loud enough?
Seem a little misleading. I made some custom controls, and I will be controlling the game completely without my hands.
Bluetooth is a
So
fickle mistress.
I
I had no problems at all when I'm at
It
home.
basically replaces the deep.
So,
So leaning left and right moves left
and
right,
the problem's gone
forward,
now that I'm back.
back,
So, who knows?
then I have a
Who
second
knows what
button
was
on
wrong?
my foot, which allows me to press 2 buttons. So I have the right bumper, which I press with my toes. This is my run button. And then I have the thumbstick button, which I
you
push
know what?
in with the ball of my foot by pushing the controller into the ground, sort of like a foot pedal. And
There we go.
That's how I jump. And then we can do shake inputs by holding the toe button and leaning forward. So that's like spins, picking items up, and twirls. And then lastly, there are
I will
motion
say,
control
surprisingly,
platforms
I
in this
was
game,
not nervous.
which I can control with my foot by leaning.
I
left
wasn't
and right.
nervous at all about the amount of
So,
people.
The piano
Just
has
very,
nothing to do with the game. It's just an extra multitasking challenge.
very abnormal
So
for me.
this is not only a speedrun, but also a performance.
Let's go. Drew, welcome to the concert.
Yeah. And one last thing. Thank you, thank you. One last thing. Unfortunately, we do have the slightest bit delay for the head motion controls. So
I did not do
it
myself
should
justice.
only
I
matter
said
when I'm-
the slightest bit delay. No, it was. I think you'll see it too in the run. It was so much worse than I made it seem.
changing directions. It might make it a little harder, but for the most part, we should.
No, that's very true. Everyone was just so happy and like supportive. It just made everything so much better, including the commentators, which I did see like in a lot of the comments to videos or to clips of this and stuff. There's a lot of hate towards the commentators. I'm so sorry to the commentators, because the reason they were hating was because you were talking during the run. And I'm like, that's the point of it. Like, I wrote some notes down. I would like to get this out there. So please bear with me. Here's a little thing. I literally asked to have commentators for this event. I wasn't sure how capable I was going to be talking while playing the game and the piano at a live in-person event. I've never done a live in-person event. Also, it's a charity it's a charity speedrunning event. You know, I wanted commentators to help like with engagement and entertainment, to hopefully raise more money because that's top priority. 2, to ease my nerves and 3, to educate everyone about the run, because not everyone knows about speedrunning this game. And yeah, to be fair, if they weren't there, I was going to be talking during the run anyway. So sorry. If you guys want uncommentated runs, check out my YouTube channel. There's a bunch. This wasn't supposed to be a good speed run. This was just supposed to be, for GDQ. And if you want to see good speed runs and like uninterrupted music playing, I get that you were annoyed, but like, you don't have to get so mad over nothing. Come to my streams and YouTube, and then like, we won't have this problem. So that's all. Wanted to get that off my chest. Thank you so much, commentators. You're the best. Also, they did a great job for not being like, usually people have commentators who like speedrun the game and stuff. Like, I didn't know anyone, so I just reached out to people in the Discord, and they delivered. So they volunteered basically. So very much appreciated. Anyway, I'll rant about more stuff later.
So
we gotta get
we're
to
going
the actual speed
switch over to a new file.
Yep, that'll take just a second to get set up, and then we'll be ready to go.
All right.
All right, here we are.
Also, I believe, can someone confirm this? I did send out a link for sheet music if you want to follow along.
I think a lot of people also struggled to find the sheet music. I believe they posted on Twitter/X. Where is this? Hold up, one sec. Here we go. There's chat. Okay. But if you guys want to find the link to the sheet music, it's in my link tree. That's all. Okay.
Yes, these are arrangements.
And thank you
that,
so much.
By and large, Wes has made himself, and has been so gracious as to share
what is
with
that?
GDQ to share
Are those
with
bits?
the community at large. So those
Thank you for the
should
bits.
be available, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
Yes.
But should be available.
Sorry,
on
I'm
GDQ
so
social media.
bad with Twitch right now. Thank you for the 10 bits. Bye bye. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you can read sheet music, follow along. If you can't read sheet music, it's there to look at. It's up to you.
Yeah. Either way, enjoy the performance.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not mad about the delay at all. It made the run so much more
So the timer starts on the
engaging
first input when we
and
are in the game.
and
So I'll load
suspenseful
up the
and
file,
entertaining.
And we'll do a countdown.
I'm very happy with it. This run was actually
And
slower than my world's first speed run while playing piano. This was slower than that. So that's saying something.
We're gonna count down all together.
Yeah. Audience participation strongly encouraged. If you want to wah, if you want to let's go, everything's good.
Yeah, this is like the first of 3 different musical runs at this GDQ, which I'm very excited about. So,
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Silence is not the point of AGDQ.
Sorry, I keep moving on accident. Ready? 3,
3, 2, 1, go! All right, so New Super Mario Bros. Wii, right off the bat, you're gonna see what this run's about, and you're gonna.
I'm very
listen to
happy
what this run's about.
audio. Hold up.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Oh yeah, hi, I'm King J0444.
I'm very happy audio was not a problem.
I figured we'd do it the
You
first
can already
episode.
see here I'm struggling with the
Guys,
delay.
good to meet you. Good to meet
But
you.
I'm very happy the audio of like the piano and the commentators and stuff
Hey, thank you, thank you.
in my ears was all great. Like
Power up here, the propeller.
if I was to do something different, I would have asked for more game audio.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
But
Sure. I'm trainer Anade, and we
overall,
have
like,
very-
GDQ ran everything so well.
He does not have a headset.
It was great.
But yeah,
And the headphones didn't fall off my head when I moved too much. So good.
waiting for the trend. The basic tech is the same. We are preserving momentum. We're sliding down slopes. We're hopping up slopes as often as we can to make sure that Mario continues moving forward at full speed, because in many levels that will be important for keeping on global cycles with obstacles and platforming.
Yeah, this being a side scroller, those seconds add up throughout the course of the run, so yeah.
It's like there's a bus stop.
The frame rule joke.
Games was earlier in the week, Anade.
I know some SMB1 runners who are probably like,
Yeah, I was playing things safe here.
and by the way, once again, we won't talk too much about it.
That was kind of an
obviously,
accident.
because we would be saying it the entire run. But can we
So
just
was
give a
that.
round of
That was
applause
another
for Wes for
accident
actually
spin.
having to remember so much for this run. Not only how to play the songs, also where he's going, what he's doing, what he has to do with his head and his feet in order to move.
Did you have something else after your round, like a party
Straightforward
stuff?
motions like,
Nope.
Bouncing on a block to get that star out. You know, how
I
do
was
you
just
know to get back
relieved.
around
I
off
just
the
kind of
bottom, which is
vibed.
done like this.
There was a Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze run right after mine, by Spike, and it was so entertaining. Spike was so good and funny.
You have to change mental music in your head, absolutely.
Yeah.
Which I think is a large aspect of why Wes chose to make arrangements. Some of them are somewhat simplified from what you might hear in the game. A lot of them were inspired by existing community creations and compositions, but then Wes put his own spin on them to make them more viable to do while
Yes.
also playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a lot of community arrangements out there that I used to help my own. And then I also do things by ear or just like use my composition knowledge and stuff to make them my own.
So
I guess.
I do write my own arrangements.
I should not have started talking
and,
here. Those
the processes I use to do
I
that
started messing with
is
the
various.
I started messing with the piano so much.
Sometimes I do it by ear. Sometimes I use other people's arrangements to help myself.
And right there I didn't jump high enough. Lost the propeller immediately.
All right, so we're doing our first secret.
It was
idea,
bound
by
to
the way.
happen.
This is any percent, so it doesn't matter how we get to the end of the game. We're just going to get to the end. And we're going to be using the cannons for that. Also,
Good thing I'm good at using Yoshi for that
Hi,
portion.
Yoshi.
Unrelated to this run, what do you think
I
of
can't
the
lie,
Crazy
this-
Taxi run?
this
I didn't
delay
catch
is
the Crazy Taxi run,
Very difficult
Um,
to work with,
but I still have a lot of runs to like go back that I want to watch.
Very good.
Yo, thank you,
that
bye bye
piano,
for the 20 bits.
Piano's actually not my main instrument. So I do write the arrangements to fit my skill level. And that's one thing to know is that you don't have to be an amazing musician to do this. You can play the music at whatever level you want, and just the important thing is to just practice and build up muscle memory, for real.
Yep.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Guy, I think we have time for one quick donation.
Yes.
All right, and this one comes.
Highly
from
recommend that
actually
run, it looks so
$50
fun.
from Trainer
I'll check it
Nade,
out.
Who says, audience in chat, did you know that the sheet music that Wes is playing on the piano, that Wes transcribed himself, is available to follow along via GDQ's social media? Wes, you got this, and have fun.
Welcome to the hardest part of the cannon.
The amount of times I mess up the cannon
Into the
is
cannon.
hilarious, just in practice.
Right, so much of this is based on rhythm, not to oversell the point,
Yeah.
but to make sure that you stop at the right place, especially with the controls the way they are.
Yeah.
I will say it is surprisingly like the game controls, like the inputs I'm doing with my body in my brain is like mostly separate from playing the music. Like like sure a lot of the inputs like line up with the music, but I'm not really thinking about it. Only time I purposely line it up is like some of the blindfolded strategies. Did you keep some contact with them after? Will we see you in any other GDQ? I can't say if I'll be in another GDQ because each one you have to like resubmit runs to. I might submit something different than this rather than because I don't want to risk having controller issues again. Not sure if my PC can handle it. Who knows? But I could do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because that doesn't involve my PC. It's just a Nintendo Switch. So who knows? Maybe I'll do something like that. But also, these trips are just going to Pittsburgh. It was a lot for me. I'm not used to traveling. We'll see. I do have contact with them still.
So now we're into World
guess.
5.
Anyway.
A lot of people's least favorite part of any pretend.
Yes, to Mario
Mainly
Kart.
for one level. And
The thing is, Mario Kart's not really as like. I mean, there are Mario Kart speedruns, but I only know how to play like 16 tracks in the game so far. I could probably learn a few more. So if I do Mario Kart, it would be more of just a skill showcase rather than a speedrun. Maybe I could just do a speedrun of all of the tracks that I know. That could be cool. Also, it'd be fun to just like be at the event and race against just people who are there.
We'll get to that of why that's the case when we get to it.
Yeah, we'll see how we attack it when we get
That
there.
is true, yeah. We did lose our propeller in the last level, so it is going to
Free
be...
time save, making sure to press B there to
Yeah.
not save the game. You can do that at home.
That's true. That's a free second you can save.
I gotta work tomorrow, so I'm off to bed.
Lots of different
I'll
music
definitely
here.
tell my friends to check out your channel. Your runs aren't only impressive, you also seem super nice. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Looking forward to see you all in future streams.
Right here, we're going to be getting
I
a
should
star.
stop
You can
talking,
always get a star
because
as
we
long
gotta
as
get
you
through this
approach
whole
that box
thing.
the same way every single time.
You think you'll try bringing this into more intricate games? Yes. Obviously not something like Celeste.
Again,
I haven't
being able
actually
to
played
switch on the
Celeste.
fly between those songs.
Like,
Yes.
right here.
Oh, dang.
That was
Ooh.
interesting.
But, what was I saying? There are definitely games that I'm planning to do
Okay.
Refresh
Or
the
to-
controls slightly.
No.
experiment with, like Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxy.
You
It's
guys
too
also
early to
have
say, though,
take a
'cause
guess at this point was that,
I'm a busy
um,
person
If
currently.
we had not, we'd have an issue where
I sacrificed the piano there to save that.
All right, so right here, we're actually going to go in the water and underneath these piranha plants. Close enough to piranha plants. Oh, there we go, nice.
We're gonna play it safe.
Okay, nice.
Alright. Galaxy would be a really interesting run, for sure. I don't plan on doing like speed runs of like,
There we go.
because 3D games, obviously, they crank up the difficulty so much.
Now, World 5 is very scary
I think it would be
because
fun
of the
just to
fact
do
that,
like
when you,
ILs,
when
just
you
individual
dive, you can see
levels.
that the plants actually
I've already
shifted,
done a few
and I think you can
individual
only
stars
start one
in
time, until that
Jolly
becomes
Roger
an issue with
Bay.
the routing, so
So I'll return to that
you are
sometime
actually forced
soon.
into the fight with the piranha plant on the overworld.
I'm
You
so
do
happy
not
we didn't
know
have to do the
what
piranha
is gonna
plant
be
fight.
optimal number of times.
yeah.
But we did die, so
Yes, no propeller.
There we go. Nice.
Luckily, we could avoid him.
Do we have time for a couple quick donations?
yes.
Yep.
All right, awesome. So we have $25 from Eli who says, honestly, I just want to hear people say Bopopolis some more. And that reminds me, we are halfway to our DKC Tropical Freeze Beat Bopopolis incentive. That is 13,539 out of 25,000, 54% of the way there. Let's go. And we have $50 from Silver JD who says, good luck, Wes.
The Silver
Proud
JD
of
donation.
you."
Thank you, Silver JD.
So there was a split
That
in the
was-
road,
that was the one
that we could have gone to.
Person
So
that
there's
I
two levels you
recognized
can
from
do,
donations, I think.
5-2 and 5-3. This is
Longtime supporter.
technically slower by like 3
And a
seconds,
chill
but,
streamer.
like honestly, it's the most consistent level, and especially with what we're doing in this run, that we're gonna take consistency.
I love those giant wiggler hitboxes.
And then
Yeah.
here,
So funny looking.
They're definitely not how they should be.
Just Mario hitboxes in general.
That's
never
for
mind.
sure.
I thought I died on that level, but that must have been in the practice run beforehand. And that was funny. I don't know how I messed that
And
up.
the one up. Let's go.
You can see I shrugged.
Swag one up.
You could say he's putting on a show.
It's true. All right, so this next level, because we don't have a propeller for this level, it's going to be a little bit different than what Wes has practiced.
I was
so
really
we're gonna
worried
take it a
about
little
this
bit slower
level
here.
because of the delay.
Yeah, this level's pretty vertical, so we're gonna have to move left and right a lot. So this is gonna be pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Actually.
Because the level is vertical, like a lot of the movement is moving left and right to jump on platforms, and because of the delay,
the control.
it was gonna make it
beforehand,
really
because if you
difficult.
didn't, it just looks like you're jamming to the music.
That's what I meant.
I mean, also, yes, it can be two things at once.
I mean, that is true.
I'm glad I made it to
You're the
the.
kind of person who plays a racing game and leans along to the car. This run is for you.
Skirt.
This run is for you.
Skirt.
He said,
If you're the kind of person who plays a racing game and leans along
if
to
you're the kind of person who leans
the car,
to play a
this
racing
run is for
game,
you.
Skirt.
that's a good point. Which is why more people should try doing Mario Kart handless
We'll
controls.
take an extra cycle.
It just makes sense.
One of the things is because this level is global cycle, even if like in this case where we don't have the propeller hat, you can just take a little bit more time and you can still get. all
That
of
was impressive.
Yeah.
Doing that with the delay,
I think,
without getting
while
hit,
we're climbing up this
I was
tower,
surprised.
If you have something to add in, that would be a good
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Good thing I got the
There
checkpoint
is
too.
just so much love pouring out for this run.
I think I did die
We
on
have
this.
$75 from Cannon Swift, who says, there are no words, only music. I see what you did there. That being said, it would be a real missed beat if we didn't get Tropical Freeze Bebop.
A missed beat.
Thank you
Good
so
one.
much, Cannon Swift. Appreciate that.
I definitely missed a lot of the donations because I was.
We also have $10 from
Focused.
Alex Canadian, who says, I'm sorry I don't have more to give today, but I had to donate for such talent, not just by Wes, but by everyone who's involved with AGDQ.
Yeah, that was a struggle.
Oof,
I think what I could have done there is
that's all right.
just
I think we
not held the run button
should
and just
still be
held
good for
right,
the plan
and
patterns. I'm not
jumped,
100%
and then I
sure.
wouldn't have to pull back
Like, I
by
forget off the top of my
switching
head.
I
directions.
think it's 3 deaths.
Is it 3? Okay. I guess
Could be
we'll
wrong.
see. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Okay.
Normally, I don't die this much.
Normally, I don't play with the piano while I'm playing this game, so to be completely fair.
Really, that's the hard part? I thought it was the Joy-Con on the back of the head.
Yeah.
That can't be comfortable.
That can't be comfortable. It's actually pretty comfy.
guys can applaud, like-
Wait, let me take
100%.
this off. I don't even need it on right now. I got this
It's one thing we haven't
Off-brand,
talked about yet is the handless controls, and I love the accessibility. that
Joy-Con
it also offers.
leg strap thing,
For
and
me, I love Mario games. I
it's
have
great
lots
'cause
of
it's got this, like-
hands. This is a way that like
it makes it
I can
not,
play a lot more.
Yeah.
like, stick to my hair and stuff. It's just a really
Nice,
comfy
there you
headband.
go.
And exactly for this. I don't know how they knew.
Again, if we had the propeller, it makes this level so
But yeah, what
much
Trainer
easier.
Trainer Anade mentioned, the accessibility of the controls.
Love that voice
That's one of my
Unlike what you
goals,
might
I
be used
think.
to in other Mario games, like
It wasn't my
Super
goal
Mario
at
3,
first,
the boss fights in this
but now
sequence,
it's kind of become an
you'll see
extra
for a
goal,
while,
is like
are
making
deterministic. So if you were in the right place, you will
games
get
more accessible to
quote-unquote
people
good
with
cycles.
disabilities.
It will be a lot easier.
And you know exactly where he's
I
gonna
think there's
end
like
up.
so much
Like,
potential and
great.
customizability with
Boop.
this concept.
Right into Mario's waiting.
Hey, Wes, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So normally I don't bring up questions from chat, but this one was absolutely valid. So if you were to die, and I don't want you to die again, all right? They wanted to know why you weren't playing the death music.
The death music.
Just curious. That was a good question. You know, I was just curious about.
There we go.
Yeah.
That makes up
The
for it.
reason I don't is I usually can't react quick enough. It's not like I know exactly when I'm gonna die, so it's hard to.
Yeah.
get you, get
I
you.
also just
thought
haven't
it was funny.
practiced.
And the last
Oh, that's a good
Practiced.
question.
Yeah, the last
Like,
time
it's
I
just
brought
not
up,
really
we didn't get credit for that, so there you go. There's
muscle
your-
memory yet to like
real
every
quick,
time I die,
we
go
also
to
have $100 from
play it.
Experiment, KRAJ that says 2 questions for Wes. What is your favorite instrument?
Also, thank you so much, Ranger, for the follow. I really appreciate it.
How are you doing this? All the respect to you and thanks for an amazing week already.
I do not have a favorite instrument.
Okay, but you
I
did
actually
go
play a lot of
very-
instruments.
Yeah, you went briefly earlier into how this
And
is
I
your
love them all.
primary instrument. So okay, just too many to get into while you are busy
Yeah.
with this. That's very fair.
I,
You have to answer, how are you doing this?
of course, someone would ask a favorite question. That's just what people do. For those who are new here, I have this thing. I don't like picking favorites at all for anything. I just don't.
But basically,
I don't see a point. It's too hard. I like too many things.
Because we do not have the propeller cap,
Favorites
we
aren't
have to do a very
important.
careful job of
I stand by
managing
it.
the number of objects, enemies specifically plus Mario, on the raft as we go through our little auto scroller section. So
Yes, so in this level, if you have a propeller, you can actually like skip the entire level.
And here
It's
they're talking
not
about the
easy, but
5-4
you can do
skip.
that. And Wes has
That was a funny moment. But yeah, the 5-4 skip. I can do it. I did it earlier in this stream, and I actually did it in the practice run earlier this day. I did it in practice. It was crazy. I was like, well, I used up all my skills. Surprisingly, there was no delay earlier that day, but there was later.
It's not easy, but you can do that. And
It's so bad.
Wes has done that before. With
I'm surprised I
teams.
did this first try.
I actually did it earlier today.
I was gonna say, in the practice room has done this.
mini Goombas.
This might be if it's on there for too long, it's gonna start falling. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright,
also I
very
don't
close.
know. I don't think the raft sinks over time, does it? Maybe there was some misinformation there. I'm not sure. If it does, I've never seen it happen. I've never caused it to happen.
Alright, we do have a power block that we
Maybe
can use
I'm
forever, but
just
we're gonna
crazy.
save it for later, specifically for the
Missing everything.
piranha plants.
Okay.
We might have to use it. Oh, that was okay. That was good. Okay.
That was
Stop to go
nice.
Traffic. It is getting a little later in the day. People heading home from work.
Oh, nice. You got the start going. Got it for the fans. Let's go.
This is my Bob-omb umbrella.
The Bob-omb umbrella. Beautiful.
So yeah, this raft, those numbers, once it gets to 5, then it stops. Oh my god.
I went a little too early there. I will admit. I was not.
And if it stops for too long, it starts sinking. So we had some close calls there, but we're
I
good.
did not want to play it that close, but it looked
You
cool.
get the sense Wes was eager to be out of there.
Oh yeah. That is not a fun level to be in.
No, especially without the propeller cap to give you options to skip most of it.
Exactly, yeah. So next up we have a ghost house. The only ghost
And then
house in the
because I
game, you're
died,
gonna hear this piano song,
a certain number of
the only
times,
time of the run.
the vines move in front of me, and then I
Because
have
we
to
are
take
blocked
a
off.
death
So how's
purpose.
it going?
We're just gonna go back in there and, yeah, I'll play the theme this
I was
time.
gonna say we can play the death theme now. So yeah, once again, the way this world works.
I still did not react quick enough, though.
There we go.
It happens a lot faster than I thought.
These vines are
The
on
music.
cycles and stuff like that, depending on how many times you die and how many levels you clear. And because of that, we had to take an intentional death. Oh, we got the lives to spare. You got that one up for that reason.
And I love with this ghost house. So if you're playing this casually, obviously you have to take your time. You have to explore. Obviously, Wes knows where he's going.
Yeah, like
So
behind
just
this wall, like right here. Yeah. I
Yeah.
constantly just run
If you
through
know where you're
walls.
going in this level, it's actually so short. Messing up the piano here.
All right. And because we don't have the propeller hat, we're going to get this boo over a little bit to get the right.
I was
spot.
fubbing
That's
up
what's a
so
little
much
scary.
there. And then I got
That's not
the
good.
boo was a little too close to what I'm used to.
Oh,
That was
Nice.
beautiful.
okay.
Did
Glad I got that first try. Just how bad was the delay?
The boo ring is also still scary.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. I don't think I did myself
Get
justice
that spot.
There you go.
at the beginning when I was talking about the delay. I made it seem like it was a slight problem. It was really
So
a
relieved
big
we made it through
problem.
World 5.
Let's go.
The last level I think we'll have a problem with is 8-1. Also, now would be a
8-1.
great time for donations.
All right, sounds good. And again, thank you so much for sharing this with us. This has been a real treat here, I just want to say. We have $100 from Evnosaurus Rex, who says, greetings from your producer on the tech crew backstage.
Producer on the
Hello.
tech crew.
Just wanted to say that this is a ridiculous.
Much appreciated.
We have $10 from Katie Kit, who says, someone looking at you, Yeti, needs to make a GDQ the musical shirt.
GDQ the musical shirt.
Love that idea.
For those who don't know, they did design a shirt. I'm wearing it right now. They had a lot of cool designs, but this one is Mario playing the piano, and then there's like Peach up here. It's like, I don't know, it's just a really cool design. I had to get it. It was by the Yeti, which was like the t-shirt company, or I don't know, is it a t-shirt? It's some company that was like in partnership with the event and stuff, and they had a lot of
That
cool.
was just the hardest level in the run, by the way. That was insane.
I mean, they have a lot of stuff on their website. Definitely recommend checking them out.
So, we're already in World 8.
How's the time? 17 minutes?
Just under
Almost
18.
18?
And I
For those
wanna-
who don't know, my personal best right now is 28 minutes and 23 seconds. And
good.
I got it on December 30th, so very recently.
Yeah, I was gonna shout you out for that and getting the sub 30 like literally right before the event.
Yeah.
Yeah, this level
This
was
is a very
rough.
scary level because it's got some RNG.
I
and
practiced it
with
a lot,
these,
but like there's like
damage
small moments
carry.
where I just quickly
Once
like
again, all your hitboxes-
the accidental ground pound. I just like, just to be safe, I like do like a tap to the left, but because of the delay, it made it so much more sketchy and scary.
Knowing the meteor was in front of us, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Welcome
even
back,
know
Mr.
how I
Bubs.
ground pounded there, but that's
Yeah.
okay.
I was gonna say, unlike the bosses, these lava rocks are RNG.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
there's
so
also
because of the
some
RNG,
big
I'm like
boxes that we
hanging
have to
low
watch out for. But yeah, like
in
we
the
said,
level.
Mario
That was a
hitboxes are wonderful.
that was a close jump. Sadly, I don't know if I
Timing, I'm
just
sorry.
couldn't make that at all,
I
or maybe
won't
I
speak for the
tapped the
rest of the
jump
run.
too high. Usually I can cut it close there, and make it
I've seen
underneath.
commentator cursing, yeah.
we're gonna take one more death, and then I get the mushroom finally.
But yeah, ultimately this comes down to we have a
Right here.
plan for making it through the
I didn't
level,
hit the jump
and
button.
what happens?
I'm gonna play it
that's-
safe and just get the mushroom at the beginning,
Yeah, that's fair.
because this delay is not it.
Yeah.
The
Not
silence.
too bad.
It means we get to hear the music again.
That's true.
What do you think is the most fun level in this run? In this run, the fun levels, I would say, are this one for sure is just so fun to speed through when you aren't dying a lot.
Damage boost, that's fine.
um,
Yeah, all of that part is out of what.
I think
Oh man.
oh, I don't know. That was fun.
all of that
When I
part
did this
is
triple
out
jump,
of
I feel
what
like people weren't expecting that because of all of the mess ups right before it. But it's really easy to do. I don't know. I think this level is really satisfying.
Just get a nice little breather for the piano and back into it.
This
There we
is one of the ones that I think was most fun in this performance specifically.
Now,
I think the airship is really fun.
Boosting to go faster.
go. Yeah. And then we're just gonna wait here. Hope the RNG is nice. Alright, nice. Thread the needle. And then we go up
Bowser's
here.
Castle,
Up here.
really
Okay.
fun.
Up pipes, come on.
Up there. Up pipes, nice. This is our secret exit here.
Yeah.
Because the game's like you could do all of World 8. or you could
Honestly,
do, like,
the whole
regular
run
World
is
8.
fun.
We are home.
5-4 is really fun if I have a propeller and can attempt the skip.
Actually, maybe not.
Sadly, we couldn't in this
It
one.
might be a struggle.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that. Sorry, that was the regular exit.
How much
The-
time
the
do I
secret
have?
exit is over the wall. We're getting secret exit in this level, though. I confused them.
No, actually, 8-1 has 2 tubes that go to the same exit, I believe.
I'm gonna try not to pause
This one has a secret exit.
Yeah,
as much.
Yeah.
it's been a bit since I played the game. The intentional way.
Final Bowser seems really tight, but super fun. It it did seem really tight.
I mean,
The one that I was successful on.
I mean, like they all
Um,
do, but
Chef's kiss.
but to be honest, I kind of knew, like even after making the small mistake. I'll talk about it when we get there. Actually,
Yeah.
it does seem tight though.
This
But
level is also terrifying.
I knew I was gonna be safe.
Very much like the Blindfolded incentive we'll be seeing coming up in a little bit that you all donated so generously for. A lot of this level, as in
Oh yeah, the Blindfolded incentive.
is about keeping momentum
The
going.
incentive
Actually, the star really helps with that.
was like $20,000 we needed to reach for me to do the Blindfolded run after.
That one took a bit.
We had like 21,000 before I even started my run. So
They were on these really
people
fast
were
treadmills
pretty
now,
excited.
and it's like
I'm very happy I got to do it and that it went well.
There we go.
I did not need to pick that up.
Thank you so much for everyone who was
Coins for
donating.
people. More coins for PCF.
exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
I love the end, just boosting you on.
Yeah, I was gonna say the speed you get. Yeah.
I would have done anything to catch this
Now would be the
live.
time for donation.
Yep.
All right, sounds good. And a real quick update here on the Tropical Freeze.
So much stuff came up IRL for me now. I get it, yeah.
$10,000 away from meeting that incentive, and again, we do have the
It's okay,
milestone
Mr. Bubs.
also
You catch my
for
lives
Vegas. Let's get it.
live
We have
all the
$5
time.
from Dash Mirrors
You're
and
here right
not
now.
Using tilt controls. Wes, probably.
There's the joke. The tilt controls joke. That was a good one.
Yeah, no,
I
Wes did
don't
actually
think
say
they
he was using
realized
tilt controls, didn't mean it.
that I actually do use tilt controls on Mario Kart when I do the same challenge. So I quite literally do
Have some fun.
say that and do it all the
Arms up in
time.
the air, yeah.
On the lift hill. Yeah, so there is still some. We do want to jump on.
Also,
to
thank you,
the
Ashton.
dinos, as soon.
I need a quick
It's fine,
meeting.
I asked for this.
Oh, you had a quick meeting. Did I miss any rants? No rants. You're good.
We'll get to it on the next screen.
I like the commitment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you want to jump onto these as soon as you can because they don't start moving until Mario is on them. So the nearer to the back on the.
Okay, here starts the
The sooner you're on your way.
Yeah.
Oh, right here, I think. Right there. You see that?
The sooner you're on your way.
Yeah.
I like almost run to the left off of him. You can even see. Watch this. Playback speed. Half speed.
Can get the sooner you're on your way.
Yeah.
So I tap to the left right there, and see how he keeps running to the left? I'm holding right. I was not holding left, and he was just running left. The controllers were glitching out for a second there. I did not know what happened. I'm blaming the weird controller issues. And then ground pound, I think. Yeah, that was an accident at the worst time possible
Another
too.
accidental ground pound.
It was a crazy run.
It's just giving
It
us
was so
more
fun.
time.
We get more Wii's now.
No, I know what's gonna make this go faster. I want y'all to, and this will help us get closer to New Vegas. I want y'all to donate with Wii's in your donation. I mean this.
we go.
Are we getting a Wii train?
$5 Wii train. I'll read
And then
Wii's.
the host, Skybills, talked to me afterwards and apologized for saying that and starting this meme a little more because
Look, no hands.
I think they got word that like they need to start picking up the pace on some donations. So they said that to hopefully help with that. And then I mean the audience loved it. A lot of people loved it,
Also,
but there
Wes,
was
playing the game.
there was some hate. People thought the joke got boring after a while and stuff.
We're not on
And
the same coaster.
again, this is just supposed to be fun for GDQ. Like, I think people just get a little too heated over nothing. Like, I thought it was a nice touch. It was really funny in the background. I personally, let me make it clear, I did not mind with all of the extra noise and the commentators talking. Like, it was all... I wanted it, and I...
They're the
That's my
fourth
alarm.
commentators.
I have a meeting in an hour. Okay.
That's true.
I was not distracted. I was
We're good.
focused. I'm good at blocking out
They're not
all of
done
the
yet.
other
There's
stuff,
still a
so
second half of the level.
Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
people gotta chill sometimes. But there's a lot of comments, especially in the online. People who watched it online. People were not a fan.
For the star coins.
Which I feel bad, but
The second one.
I understand. But controller almost messed me up there again.
7 out of 8 is still a passing grade. We're
I
good.
wanted all the star coins.
And it's time
Actually,
for-
when I was dying a bunch on 8-1, I was actually kind of nervous that I was going to keep dying and then game over, and then I would have had to go back, like, to the beginning of the game, basically. Because I haven't been saving, because that's just what you do when you speedrun. And usually it's not a problem. So I felt a little scared that I would actually lose all my lives somehow, and then the run would be over, and I was...
We have some more now.
Yeah. I did save before Bowser's Castle. Also, thank you so much, Mr. Bubs, for the 100
And there's
bits.
double wheeze.
But yeah, overall, this level is one of the easiest in the whole run. I was messing things up like crazy, but
Go for it.
I was so happy to make it through that level.
Right here. I mean, again, this is chat. $5 from the Withered Soul. Woo!
You have no idea how funny it is. to
Audience,
do
can
that
you
in the
give
background.
yourselves a round of applause? That was great.
Alright.
I like just like when you go up.
I
and
laughed
down,
so
it
hard when you were
pauses for
trying to
1
play the
second,
ending
and then
theme,
goes
and you were
back
like,
to
I can't hear. That was a good moment. Yeah, we'll hear that later.
Wes, is Sky good for one more?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We have $100 from Pikachu PhD, who says, had to donate again for this amazing run. Woo!
I'm so glad I got that ground pound, though.
Look at what we all started. But
That was
for a
pretty
great
clean.
cause.
Is we gonna be in the new GDQ meme? It might.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's a propeller.
That was
by the way.
cool,
Got the
too.
Propeller back. Let's go. All right, so there are some skits that we can actually do in this this level with the propeller, which we're gonna get to in a little bit. But first, we gotta wait for this this pipe. So Sky, one more donation, if you will.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And again, the Wii's are continuing on a journey. All right. Oh my gosh, $5 from 64. Woo! $5 from Ali. Woo! Let's go. I've $10 from Empire Ship. I'm so glad we get to watch this beautifully multitask run of new Super Mario Brothers.
All right.
Woo!
Thank you, Empire Ship.
I was waiting for
I
that
knew
one.
somebody would get there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just, I'm loving this right now.
I was very sad I messed up this. Again, I think I went too early because I was trying to accommodate for the delay, and then I just messed it up.
Here's another one.
And that
Oh,
was a
barely.
little
Nice.
close.
And all right, we're gonna take this one safe. You can actually skip this platform too, but it's a little scary to go for.
It is a little scary to go for it.
And then coming up, we're having a boss fight. This boss fight, if you know New Super Mario Wii speedrunning, you know this boss fight. It's very annoying. There's a strat called Bombless, where you can actually hit Bowser Jr. without hitting any bombs into him. It's very precise, and I think it's like frame perfect, or at least very close to it. And it's done 3 times, or I think 2 times in the world record. But it's definitely.
And this is one of the more technically challenging piano or
What was that?
arrangements that I had to play for this run. Yo, welcome in Monkey Pot with a party of 15. Thank you for rating. Right now we're finishing up reacting to my GDQ run. And I'll probably post this whole thing on YouTube as well, so I know you kind of missed the majority of it, but welcome in. But yeah, I was
But instead we're gonna do.
I'm usually a lot better at this boss fight. You can see I'm really struggling with the music.
Hard, like boss fight. There's also this hard music,
Yeah.
and he's doing both.
And then I got,
Almost.
I literally got 2 hits.
I need
Was
to
that the
improve.
first hit?
You got this.
First bomb hit? I'm small Mario already, and it was,
Got a bunch of fire.
it was tight. I'm surprised I did this boss fight first try.
Be involved in, like, dragging things like the
Okay.
fireballs and the bombs over to the
Thank you so
corner
much,
as
Monkey
far as
Pot.
possible.
Yeah. Oh, that fire was close.
Yeah, so I took 2 hits, and then I hit Bowser Jr. 3 times in a row. Again, just one of those
Alright, we got
moments,
the last
like,
bomb here.
I know this run was, like, so bad, but I'm so happy it was so bad, because it was so suspenseful and entertaining for the audience.
All right.
All right.
Here we are.
And fun
30
for
minutes
me.
in, last level
The
time.
delay definitely made
So
things,
yeah, that was one
Wait,
of the
Peach
more
is here.
technical.
definitely gave it
Okay,
a
and-
change,
Mario, you know, like 3 steps forward, Mario.
for sure.
See, this is why you have to speedrun, so you can save the girl.
That is true. You gotta be really fast.
I thought
And
this was
here I
pretty
do
fast.
This has been
save.
very
It
fast.
has been.
You can actually
Yeah,
see
especially
here, I'm
considering the circumstances.
changing the settings on the piano.
You've been adapting brilliantly.
Because I forgot to before the run. I was making it so... Here. Never mind, I don't think you guys can hear this. But in the Peach section, or the Magic Koopa in the Peach costume section, I like use the pitch wheel to bend down to create that effect. And in order to get that effect, I need to make it so the pitch wheel bends it down a full octave rather than just a whole tone. So I was changing that right there
Yeah.
because I forgot to earlier.
Can we
Again,
get
dude.
another round of applause for Wes, please?
Yeah.
It was such a fun watch. I was literally dying for my sister to get home so I could make her watch it.
Oh no, is it all Wii's?
It's one of the most amazing,
As you
amazing
should.
trains I've ever seen. $15 from
So yeah, I did
Old
save
People.
there just to be safe.
$15 because this little piggy went woo, woo,
At this point, I'm like,
all the way
I knew I
up.
was gonna finish the run
We're gonna. I'm telling y'all now, we're gonna be doing this in the hallway for the rest of the
because
week.
Bowser's Castle is actually
Woo, you know.
We're gonna get noise complaints. if
really
that's the
chill
case.
for me.
One more.
Mostly because
$50
I've
from
done so
Bookworm
much
Energy
practice.
that
Like
says,
you can see, I just
watching
fly
Let's Play
through
while
this one.
speedrunning is absolutely amazing. This is a highlight of AGDQ for sure. Woo! Woo! Thank you so much again, Wes. This is so much fun.
So this is the final level. We have.
there's
these
not too much to
mobile
say here.
platforms Which like slowly move down. There's gonna be a section coming up where we literally just have to wait for them in this pipe up here. So.
Oh, but I
this
do
part is
die.
it may seem like it's random where these platforms are. This is always going to be the
This is
exact
a very
same.
silly
Wes
death.
Does it the same way he always does. So with that being said, Sky, if you got some more from that train, I'd love to.
I make it all the way to the
You
bottom,
want some more Wheeze?
right before the tube, which leads to the checkpoint, and then just miss the tube and die. Oh, I fell off right there on accident, so because I landed on that platform too early, now I'm like just kind of this is sketchy, I said. I'm just fighting to save myself more time. So thank you, Akiro, for the follow. So after all of that, I'm like, oh shoot.
Yeah, we're just doing vowel sounds.
And then did I
The stretch.
Yeah, we're just doing vowel sounds.
I think I tried to, yeah.
I can't believe that just happened.
Dang.
Silver lining. Time
I
for
really
more
did
than
try,
That's true.
and I guess the delay just
And
wasn't.
again, I want to thank Chat too for
wasn't
playing
it
right
there.
into this. I love you all so much. Appreciate this.
Thank you, Akira. I
$50 from
appreciate
Duncan
it.
who says, AGDQ never fails to put a smile on my face. Also,
So, I kind of want to fast forward through this, but I want to see if there's any
chugga, 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 woo, woo.
anything I missed in the commentary.
Whoa.
Oh dang.
Oh, and then I died again,
Can't believe it.
apparently. Forgot about
Mama
that.
made it.
Yeah, I think we can safely say we have no idea what we've done.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm gonna leave.
goodness. You want me to keep reading, Wes? I don't want to.
Yeah, go for it.
I was giggling back here the whole time, and I'm like, I'm not laughing at you, Wes, I swear. $5 from Goody who says, woo! This run has been incredible.
That was an
so far,
accidental
Wes.
spin.
Never before have I
Very
seen anything
well
like
timed,
it.
though.
So $5 from Crystal Swords who says,
Don't worry, I won't forget about my meeting.
That was a big one.
I'm pretty sure the meeting is, it's in a building that's pretty close by, so.
They will go for it.
Plus it's in 50 minutes, so we'll finish this up and then I'll head out.
Props to Sky for conducting this train.
That is true.
It does sound like a train, actually. Oh my goodness. $5 from Hollis, a Goose More that says, woo! Wes, you are rocking it. This is amazing. Maybe my favorite run at a GDQ ever. Wow. Wow, thank you so much. Appreciate that. $5 from a Gentle Critter who says, woo! Now it's your turn, my friends. By the way, for folks
I wasted
joining,
so
let
much
us know
time
if you said
on this
we
portion of
while you were
Bowser's
working
Castle.
Today. I gotta hear this. Like, if you were at work, like maybe at a drive-thru or a cubicle or
Alright.
something, and you just said we, I have to know this. I need to know stories.
I would love if my drive-through person said "we" to me.
I was very sad I wasn't able to get the Volzavault in this run, but
$50 from Superstar Sage who says,
it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I was gonna die. After it anyway.
okay.
Oh, my tea's done.
All right.
It says inhale. It says inhale.
Got it.
All right, so it's.
So actually,
Thank
before
you.
I continue, there is a glitch that you can do only with a fire flower. If you do a double jump before the cutscene, and you throw a fireball and jump at the same time, you can make it over in one jump. I'm gonna
Except
try
it's
it.
really hard to time both the buttons at the same time,
Not
and
So
I messed it
now
up.
We have to play like a little bit of a dance with Bowser here.
do your fellow classmates know your
Come
things?
on, hopefully he jumps soon.
Some of them, for sure.
Okay, there we go. Nice.
Mainly because, like, I share what I do.
Yeah, that's the princess.
Because, I mean,
She looks
a lot of my
really-
classmates and
I mean,
friends
she looks a
are
little
all
deformed, right?
studying
Like,
music,
oh,
so
Am I the only one that sees that?
Nice.
definitely.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We got
Okay.
the music for it.
That is true.
Oh, and here's the pitch bend.
That's not my princess.
Oh no.
That is not my princess. the one woo.
Someone wooed in the background.
The one woo.
People like what they like, my friend.
That is true.
All right.
You hear that? There it is.
All right.
Someone in the background's like, wow, it's Bowser. Did I hear you say you don't have a favorite instrument? That is correct. Yes.
All right, so this is the actual final fight, where we had to guide his fireballs to break the wall.
I should have said, wait,
there
it's not
was,
Peach.
In the second part,
I
of
can't believe
this
I
fight,
forgot.
Something new was recently found where you can like get above the ceiling and go. Out
Also,
of
what's up,
bounds. It's
Trainer
very
Anade? Welcome in.
Again, we're not gonna be doing that here.
Yeah,
It's too tight,
I missed a lot of
for the
things.
control scheme that
I
we are
was
currently
a little
using.
focused at some
And it's
points,
also just precise in general for top runners. So.
which is why I wanted to watch it and react to it.
I want
Hey, it hit it into you.
I forget how I died the first time in
I
this.
got you.
The first time.
While we're going through this, I think one more donation.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'll tell you now, there are so many priceless ones.
Okay, so the fireballs, because those fireballs are
Alright,
going over into the next section right here, I knew I couldn't just full gun it ahead. Like, I couldn't just do what I'm used to. So I knew I was gonna like have to slow down at some points here.
alright, I'm just gonna say
And
pick one here. Oh, right here. $5 from
that's
AI
a little
Angel that says,
annoying
Wes?
with
I thought
the
you said Wes.
the delay.
All right, so get ready on time.
Oh yeah, right there. I'm pretty sure I did nod my head
All right,
forward.
So get ready on time.
See right there? I nodded my head forward, and it did not trigger the spin.
Okay.
So I reacted. It just didn't work.
I wasn't
Very
supposed
sad.
to talk. I'm sorry.
Yes.
okay.
My primary instrument that I'm
can fight
most
Bowser
proficient
again.
at currently
Why it
is
always
the
when I
bassoon.
speak?
You have the commentator's.
It's the one
curse
that I study in
your
college.
blood.
Thank you.
Just
Yeah, the controller's acting
next time
up.
You have something to say. Just,
Oh, I'll just say it
I
anyway.
talked about it at some points. Like on the roller coaster. At one
So,
point, I almost
is there
run
any more
off the
Wiis for that
ledge.
train, then?
Oh, there are
And
plenty.
I think it, like,
$5 from Samurai
It
says,
froze
"Does he
the
do it,
controls
Wes?
in like
If
the
so, I'd like to
holding
request
left
some
input
Weezer."
for like a second.
Okay.
It was really weird, but that only happened a few times.
That wouldn't actually physically hurt you.
I'm feeling very green album right now.
All right, well, one more $5 from Aragon Tiger's Eye, who says,
Also, someone did change the title to Mario Bros. Wii.
Wonder
Fit the
why.
joke.
This run's blowing my mind, though. Great work, Wes.
Oh, the small jump. Come on, Bowser. There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, I'm not speaking for the rest of the run. I've learned my lesson.
I appreciate that for all the work that Bowser does with the architecture and the traps and everything. He didn't bother putting.
Now time
these
for
back
the
up again.
craziest
Get the
moment of the
camera
run.
reveal a second time.
Yeah. We don't get to hear that music again, though.
True.
Yeah.
This audience, man. This audience is someone else. In the best way.
Absolutely.
All right, since we've got a little bit more of this auto scroller, let's get like a couple more donations.
I'm happy to do that.
Thank you, Silent Sound Guy. I appreciate
$25
it.
from Emerald. Hey, AGDQ, what console was New
So-
Super Mario Bros. On again?
The estimation for the run time that I gave was
By the way,
45
I
minutes.
see
You can see it right
that's all
here.
I'm going to say.
Going into this, before I knew I was gonna have controller delay,
Galley says, "Unique runs like this are what makes
I
Twitch
was
truly
like,
special."
we're gonna
Wes,
get
to
sub
everyone
40
who's
no
made
matter
us on
what.
the
Like,
couch hosting
I
and running
I
technical
get under
woo.
40 minutes, like, consistently. It's really easy.
Yeah, we like woo as well, too.
My first run ever was like 40 minutes on the dot,
$10 from Big Bad
and then the
Boy
controller
that says,
delay
"Shout
stuff
out to the
happens,
French
and I'm like,
restream."
oh. So actually, it's really good that I still managed to get it under 45 minutes, because like, we kind of cut it close.
So many people.
So right here, no fireballs in the way. I'm like, perfect. I know exactly how this is gonna go. Jump, jump, and then I fall off here. But I jumped instead. I accidentally jumped instead. And so I had to recover like this.
Okay, I am not speaking.
Okay.
That was crazy. I don't even know what was happening.
Okay, I am not speaking.
And then from here on, we have this wave.
Okay, that's safe.
That was an accidental spin, so I just wall jump back.
Let's
And
go.
from here on, I'm like, okay, we're good now. I'm gonna do the same thing I normally
Yes, you
do,
got this.
except
My mouth
this wave is just gonna make it look so much more
is closed
entertaining
right now.
because it's cutting it so close.
We're good.
Right.
And then you can hear me say,
My mouth is closed right
we're
now.
good,
We're good.
Right.
we're good.
All right, we are.
At this
almost-
point, I'm like, okay, we won.
Wanna say anything?
Easy.
Oh, almost
Okay.
done.
I'm not saying a single word. Get ready on time, though, and time!
So much relief right there.
Wes, hey, take a look behind you,
Because
man.
there were some points where I thought we weren't going to finish the run. In time, at least. So. And then here, I literally can't hear the game audio because everyone's cheering and stuff. And then I was just guessing. I don't have it memorized where the music starts.
I can't hear.
I can't hear. There we go. All right. And then we got Blindfolded after this.
And I believe
Be back for our blindfolded incentive. We're not going anywhere, but you got a few things to do.
all right.
And here it is.
Okay, good to go.
We're good?
All right. We see
So
the blindfold going on.
I actually do have a little bit of experience with blindfolded speedrunning.
And luckily
last summer,
with
thanks to
the blindfolded strategies that I used, doesn't really involve leaning to the left at all, just like stopping. So I figured it would be fine. Since there's no button delay, I was not worried about the blindfolded run.
the Bubzia's 16-star tutorial, I learned how to do a 16-star blindfolded run.
The controller
And
delay.
I wanted to kind of mix my blindfolded experience with my other current project, which was this game, and I learned the first level. All right. I will need a little more silence for this.
I had to tell them about I needed silence after the cheering from Or. Yeah, Bubsy mentioned. I had to. Bubsy got me into blindfolded, so. Yeah. I said 16 star, but I didn't specify Super Mario 64, so hopefully people just know what 16 star is. I assume people did.
All right, first try.
I had to make sure my hands were in the right positions first. So this intro section, I just memorize where I'm supposed to jump with the music, and then I missed a jump there, but that's why I gave myself a mushroom. And then from here, it's just another beat count. Once I hear the checkpoint, I slide. Here, I listen for the footsteps, and once the footsteps stop, when I fall off the sledge, right after that is when I do a jump and a spin to get over these two. Then once I hear this footstep stop, I just jump and slide back and wait for myself to stop. This gets me in the same spot every time. Wait a couple seconds, jump, jump. Honestly, those 3 jumps, I just roughly know when to jump, and it's usually fine, because I have a mushroom at that point. I can take a hit. Once I hear the footsteps stop again, it's a very easy 3 big jumps.
We're good.
And then we're good.
Let's go. Nice.
And one more thing I want to say. That was pretty close. Almost did the fanfare at the end correctly. You can hear myself breathing really weirdly in this section. I don't know if you can hear it. You can hear me breathing through my nose and stuff, like kind of awkwardly. Kind of funny.
My friend.
All right, so
yeah.
if you want to find me, I am on YouTube and Twitch, Funkapotamus Wes, and I would like to take this time to shout out all my friends and family and everyone a part of the Discord server. I really appreciate all of your support, and thank you guys so much for commentating.
I'm sorry for cursing you.
You made this experience so great, as well as everyone in the audience. Yeah.
Amazing. So yeah. There it is. If we had more time, I think it would be cool to like talk about some of the comments. I mean, there were a lot of people who expected, like, after reading the title, they were expecting, like, MIDI controls. And a lot of people were very pleasantly surprised that it was what it was, so I'm very happy. There's a lot of nice comments, I do have to say. There's also, maybe not on this specific video, but like just of clips of this out there. There's a lot of misconceptions out there. Like people assuming that I have lots of time. I actually don't have lots of time. Especially because I study music, so like there's kind of a joke out there, like if you know any music majors, usually they'll tell you how much little time they have. Kind of stereotypical, but it is true. Especially, I'm studying music education and composition. So I really don't have a lot of time to do this. A lot of this stuff that I learned, this specific speed run, like everything I learned to do this run was done in about 3 months over summer break, mostly. So I just want to get this out there. I mean, it is crazy. It is hard, I guess. It does take learning and practice and stuff, but not as much time as you would think. Like it doesn't have to take a lot of time, is what I'm trying to say. Like I really want to make it clear that more people could do this if they want. A lot of people like are really like impressed by this run and stuff, and like, I mean, I'm not gonna say they shouldn't be. I put a lot of work into it. However, if you really think about it, this isn't too different from like marching band, you know? Like playing an instrument while doing something. Like it's not too different from what some people already do. It's just new. It's just something new. Like, yeah. I'm just gonna ramble, I guess. Let's see. Um. What else? I feel like I had more on my mind, but he's too humble. No, no, no. I'm serious though. Like, you just have to know how to start. You know, like you just have to keep trying. Like, with my experience with these challenges, like starting it, like every time I pick up a new one, like starting it is always so hard. Like, it's gonna go so bad, you're gonna suck. But if you just keep doing it, keep doing repetitions, like you will magically, your brain will just magically adapt. Also, muscle memory, like the more muscle memory you build up, like easier it gets. Like, I don't know. Message out there to everyone: if you are interested in doing this, definitely ask for advice from me. Like, I would love to help more people out. Yeah. Anyway, I should get going soon. I'll post this on YouTube. And thank you all for being here. I don't know. Wait, let me give like an outro first. Outro first. Goodbye everybody on YouTube. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Goodbye.